What up, brosives? Remember that time when I was like, hey, I'm never gonna make a drunk hair dyeing video again? Neither do I. And here we are. Cheers! Have I been drinking? Yes. Am I gonna regret this tomorrow? Possibly. However, anything on YouTube is always a good idea. Am I wrong? Do it for the YouTube. That's right, I just changed a phrase from millennials that are younger than I am to YouTube instead of Vine. It's anything can happen Thursday. Actually, it's probably not even gonna be Thursday when you watch this, but pretend that it is. So, let's get to the point. I am about to dye my hair like Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. Don't be annoying, don't be like, oh, like basic bitches, like, oh, another Harley, dime a dozen. Alright, let's just let people like what they like and just stop the hate. Like, I don't understand why people are always like, oh, another Harley, or like, you know, like they get mad at people because there's a big fan base or because it's new. Like, so what? So what if you like a new character? So what if it, you know, it's not like every favorite character of a person has to have it start somewhere. I don't know. I just hate like comic book hipsters that are like, oh, like, I bet you don't know anything about the comics, or I bet you just read the comics yesterday. Like, cool, seriously, who cares? Like, nerds used to be like social pariahs, and now we're finally cool and okay, and then suddenly like people are attacking other people because of what fan base they're in. Like, that drives me insane. Sorry about that tangent. So for this tutorial slash just watch and drink with me as I do stupid things late at night, the first thing we're gonna need is blue and pink Manic Panic. Which, side note, I think is interesting because I know like Harley Quinn's colors originally are like black and red, and it looks like in some stills from the movie that one of her eyeshadow colors is red and one is blue, and then like her hair ties, one is red and one is blue, but like one pigtail is most definitely pink, which is interesting to me. But the pink that I picked up is Manic Panic's Cotton Candy Pink, and the reason I'm using Manic Panic and not like Special Effects, which is my favorite, is because I don't really care if it fades. You know, the fadier the better kind of for this look. Anyway, so the blue is Atomic Turquoise. I was gonna pick up, I think it's called Bad Boy Blue, but they didn't have any, and I'm impatient and impulsive, so here we are. Other things, because I'm a professional, is 2 coloring bowls. I forgot that I broke my latex glove, so I've got this like Lady Gaga looking fun contraption to work with. So there's that, and a pet peeve of mine for some reason. Oh, this was on backwards. That is creepy. Look at that. A pet peeve of mine is when people on YouTube or real life dye their hair different colors and they just like use their hands, and then their hands are stained and it looks a hot mess. But unfortunately, that might be me today, because I have this and I have this, which I will rubber band around my hand in a kind of creepy puppet fashion. So you're welcome for that. Please don't use me for dyeing your hair. Hey, it's cool, Sack. Manic Panic's vegan. What? Come on, football! I will never! It's football day! Now! Yeah! Never day is football day. Go Broncos! Never day is football day. So I'm gonna start by sectioning my hair right down the middle, which, interestingly enough, or not, every time a hairdresser sections my hair, I always feel like if I don't look at it and I feel them doing it, it always feels off-center to me. Kind of like how I feel like when you put your feet together, like the heels are lined up. I feel like one foot should be like up, like closer, like farther. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but if anyone else does that, please comment so I don't feel like such a weirdo. I love how I have a rat tail comb and I'm still using the comb part of the comb, because that makes sense. So I'm gonna section my hair right down the middle. And I knew I heard something! And that means that if a serial killer is about to kill me, I will get you because I heard you! You sneaky little ninja! Oh, she's gonna get it! This glamorous middle part that says, I have 2 cats and just stay at home and play with them all day. So what I think I'm gonna do, which is what makes this a lazy girl's hair dyeing video, is just keep these in pigtails. So another thing I'm going to do is leave a little front section out because that's how she looks in the movie, and I'm not going to dye that section. And it actually looks super 90s for some reason to me. Am I wrong? I don't know. I was pretty young in the 90s, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Man, it's been so long since my last drunk hair dyeing video, hasn't it? It's crazy. So long. I feel like I should be more drunk for this in honor of that video. But, you know, it's alright. I think this will be good. Cheers! Ooh. Thumbs up if you like gin and tonics. I know that a lot of people don't like gin because it tastes like Christmas trees, but I think that's part of the charm, honestly. Okay, so before I do anything, I know it's going to look ridiculous, but I am going to just pin this kind of on top of my head so that it doesn't get dye on it. Oh man, I am seriously having drunk hair dye flashbacks right now. I forgot a very important step, and that step is to dilute the blue, and for that you can just use any white conditioner. I'm sure if you're watching this you already know how to dilute hair dye. Ooh. I think I'm going to use quite a bit, but I'll start off with that much at first. This seriously smells... It smells like something I've smelled before. What is that? It reminds me of like saltwater taffy, but like... Oh, what is that? Puddin', come here! You have to smell this and tell me what it reminds you of. What is it? I don't know, I can't think of it. I can't think of what it is, but I know that I've smelled it before. Oh yeah. That's what I said, but I didn't know if that's what it was. That must be what it was if we both said taffy. Airheads! Boom! Airheads! Nailed it! It's Airheads! Yes! Got it! Thanks! Airheads, boom! That's what this is. So I'm gonna start down here. Here we go! No turning back now. You might go back over this with blue again. Because I don't know if it's gonna be, I know like I want it pastel kind of blue, but I don't know if it's gonna be blue enough. It might be like just super teal. So my thumb is gonna get blue probably. My pet peeve is about to happen. Great. Just make sure that you pull it apart. Saturate it. I'm gonna just run my fingers up the hair a little bit. But I think that this is a good start or trial run, I guess, for my cosplay in September. Okay, so for the other side I'm going to use a different plastic bag just so that I don't mix any of the blue with the pink and accidentally get purple. And then I'm going to switch hands so it's easier. I gotta swallow the lime seed. Yep. This video's going well. Here we go. On to the next one. This one should be probably not done as well because I am not left-handed. Just pretend you're making a Play-Doh snake, honestly, at this point. Hello everyone, I am back. It has been 40 minutes, roughly, since I left the hair dye in my hair. I have since eaten pizza and dropped some pizza into my slipper, so adult life is clearly going very well. So anyway, I'm about to wash those out and then we'll see what happened. Hey guys, so it's like 90% of the way dry. The bottoms are all dry, the top's still a little bit wet, but I love it. I think it turned out really great. I was worried that this would be too pastel, just because the dye didn't look very pigmented at all when I was putting it on, but it actually turned out really well. I think I'm gonna go back in and like put some more up here a little bit, but I think the ends turned out great. And this side, the color is awesome. I just think there's maybe some lines that I could like go back through and redo a little bit. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope this was a pretty decent tutorial. I was thinking about doing like a casual cosplay makeup tutorial where I just did Harley makeup, but makeup that you could still wear out and not be self-conscious about it because it's not like totally crazy. So if you would like to see that, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!